Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jason Wehrli with WCFab. Today we have our Stage 1 High Flow Bundle Kit for the 03 to 07 5.9 Cummins. So our High Flow Bundle Kits have become a staple on our Duramax and Cummins platforms, combining a lot of our intercooler and intake plumbing components together in one package to save you some money versus buying the pieces individually. So today we have our Stage 1 kit for the 03 to 07 5.9 Cummins. This consists of our hot and cold side intercooler pipes, as well as our 3.5-inch high flow intake horn. So we'll start with our hot side intercooler pipe, passenger side on the Cummins. This is your turbo outlet pipe to the intercooler. So first we have our high quality silicone boot, which uses a high temperature aramid liner at the connection of the turbo to the pipe. It sees the highest temperatures of your turbo intercooling system. Another big benefit on our 3-inch mandrel bent 14 gauge aluminum intercooler pipe is we've gone away from the OEM design, which uses a reverse style bead roll, which is an indent in the pipe and a small hump on the inside diameter of the silicone boot to hold that boot in place on the pipe. This has been proven over the years to not be a good combination when it comes to performance tuning, increased power, and boost levels. It's a common failure point where the silicone boot slides off the pipe because that little bump on the boot and the small indent in the pipe is not enough holding power to keep that pipe and boot connected. So we use a nice, high quality, tall bead roll that is exterior of the pipe, and when the boot and clamp are slid over the pipe, that clamp is not able to slide off the end of the pipe in high boost applications, whether you're running an upgraded turbocharger or even a factory turbocharger with performance tuning. So both ends of our intercooler pipe uses that positive style bead roll connection, and we've got a nice high quality boot connection to replace your factory boot at the intercooler connection as well, and our stainless steel T-bolt clamps. So moving through the intercooler to your cold side is the biggest upgrade of the whole intake tract on the 5.9 High Flow Bundle Kit, is our combination of our 3.5-inch cold side pipe and 3.5-inch intake horn. As I mentioned, this is a massive increase over factory. The factory components right at 3 inches. Also, the factory cold side pipe is made of plastic. These trucks are getting older now, reaching that 20-year-old mark. We're seeing a lot of failures on those plastic factory intercooler pipes. So coming out of that intercooler, we've got our high quality silicone adapter boot, 3-inch intercooler to 3.5-inch intercooler pipe, just like the hot side pipe, 14 gauge mandrel bent aluminum, nice smooth free flowing bends leading up to our 3.5-inch intake horn. Connection of our intercooler pipe to the horn is a 3.5-inch straight boot, again using nice high quality stainless steel T-bolt clamps. Now the last main component of our Stage 1 bundle kit is our 3.5-inch high flow intake horn. The factory intake horn leaves a lot of room to be desired. As you can see here, it necks down to about 1.5 inches right before entering the cylinder head. We've got a full 3.5-inch mandrel bent pipe from the intercooler pipe all the way to the flange. Our flange is a nice CNC machine component for a nice transition from the 3.5-inch pipe to the cylinder head. We supply a new Cummins gasket. If you're using our billet intake heater plate, which comes with O-ring seals, you will not use that lead gasket. You'll just use the O-ring seal that comes with our heater plate. For installation of the new intake horn, we supply new stainless steel hardware. A couple other nice features of our intake horn is we do include 2 additional 1/8-inch pipe thread ports. This can be for your common boost pressure sensor, a temperature sensor, or if you've got a water injection kit. If you're not using any of those aftermarket accessories, we do supply some 1/8-inch plugs to cap those holes off. Next to our 2 1/8-inch ports, we've got another threaded port here, and it allows you to reconnect your OEM wire harness isolation clamp to keep that wire harness supported and intact so it's not hanging around causing damage to the wires. We include a threaded port on the top of the horn, which allows you to reconnect your factory oil dipstick tube. A lot of other horns on the market don't have this feature, and the dipstick tube is just hanging out on top of the horn This fitting here allows you to reconnect that dipstick tube so it's fully supported just like factory. So overall, on the cold side components, we have got a 60% increase in airflow over the OEM 3-inch components. So all of that increased airflow to you means increased engine efficiency. You can make the same power with less boost because you have a less restrictive intake track. This gives you increased fuel economy, increased turbo spool up, better throttle response, and decreased EGTs. As we mentioned early on in the video, the high flow bundle package is put together to save you money versus buying all the components individually. This kit in our Bengal red color, which is very popular, along with several other colors that are in stock, quick to ship color choices. If you choose a custom color, a little bit extended lead time, but we've got many other colors to choose from if you want to customize the underhood of your truck. If you've got any other questions about the Stage 1 high flow bundle kit for the 03 to 07 5.9 Cummins, feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to our sales team. We're happy to help. Thanks a lot for watching.